Yo guys, Ethan AFC here, back again with another video, and there is literally 1 day to go. The transfer window deadline day is tomorrow, as you may know, and so far there's been a lot of speculation, mad ones as well. We have the swap deal, the swap deal situation, Sanchez and Sterling. Gibbs is leaving. Who else? The business with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is just been very mad. If I may say that, it's been mad. I'm just gonna be here like just talking about it, like just giving my thoughts and opinions towards like out the transfer window in general, like really just talking really. So yeah. So starting off, first things first is the Sanchez thing. Obviously we all know he wants to leave. He's got 12 months left in his contract, and apparently it was rumoured that he's put in a transfer request, but that's just been continually ruled out by Arsenal. Last night actually, Man City put in a £50 million bid for Alexis Sanchez, which Arsenal then rejected, because as you may know, Arsenal were interested in just doing a swap deal. Apparently it was like 70 mil for Alexis plus Sterling, but City, as you may know, they just want to pay for him in straight cash, and yeah, and the fee was around about 50 million, and that got rejected. And to be honest, I'm a bit surprised, because 50 million for Sanchez is a lot of money, knowing that he is going into his last 12 months of the contract and he does want to leave. So 50 million is quite much, but the fact that they want Sterling, I mean Sterling for Sanchez, in my opinion, I don't think Sterling's like a good replacement for Sanchez. I said that Arsenal should just do a straight swap deal, Aguero for Sanchez, because Aguero, we all know he's a quality striker, and him pairing up with Lacazette, that's just bags of gold right there. So yeah. Furthermore, news has come out from City that apparently they want Sterling to stay, so it seems unlikely that a swap deal will happen, and if anything, it will probably just be straight cash. Hopefully, something above the region of 50 mil, because that's literally where it's at. But my thoughts and opinions on the Sanchez thing, obviously I'm gutted, because like I love Sanchez. Sanchez, he's like top 3. Well, I don't really have a favourite player at Arsenal, but if I had to just pick off the top of my head, I'd say Sanchez. Like he's a great player, man. Like he always gives 110%, and I mean, I understand him leaving. Like he doesn't deserve us. Like we don't deserve him, because as you may know, like so right now, the club's a mess. Like obviously we got battered 4-0 by Liverpool, and if you saw him, like it's as if he didn't really want to be there. And we all saw like the post that he put on Instagram with no caption on it, which obviously signals that he doesn't want to be there. And I understand why. Like if anything, he deserves better, man. He really deserves better. So now moving on to the situation with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yes, obviously, as you may know, he did recently turn down a contract worth 180k, around about 180k is like 150k, but apparently he rejected that contract because apparently he sees his future elsewhere, and he apparently doesn't like the way how he's been used in the squad. Obviously, as you know, he plays as a wing back, and he wants to play in a more central role, which I think, in my opinion, he should just take what he gets, like wherever he plays, because Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, bruv, like, I'm just gutted to just see him leave. Obviously, a player like who we just all loved like for many years, six odd years at the club, and for him to just wanting to turn his back on us after one good season, like thinking he's bigger than the club, I just think it's absolute BS. But it is what it is. Obviously, after that, Chelsea put in a bid 35 to like 40 million for him. Fee got agreed and everything, like, but early this morning, Chamberlain, in fact, he rejected Chelsea, and which is understandable because he plays as a wing back for Arsenal. He don't want to play there, and if he goes to Chelsea, he's basically gonna be doing the same thing, playing wing back. And obviously he caught on, And he's like, yeah, nah, mate, I'm not having that. He'd rather go to Liverpool. But Liverpool, I'm not sure if they put a bid in, but if they did, apparently it's rumoured to be about like 30 million, which is below what Chelsea offered, which is 40 million. So I think that also got rejected. So yeah, like Liverpool is either 40 million or just dead it. Like honestly, that's just where it's at. 40 million or just dead it fully. Furthermore, on the note on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain going to Liverpool and him wanting to be a renowned centre mid, I think it's gonna take him quite some bit to even try to cement himself into the first 11 for Liverpool. Because as you may know, they got a lot of centre mids. They got Ronaldo, Henderson, Emre Can, Naby Keita, who's coming next season, Lallana, who's obviously injured. Who else? Yeah, they got a lot of centre mids, and Chamberlain if he's to actually join. So it will take him a good bit to like actually cement himself into the first 11 for Liverpool, which I think he will do. Like he's got the qualities for that. I mean, in my opinion, I think he's better than most of the midfielders in that team. And yeah, Gibbs, in fact, he's left Arsenal after 13 good years at the club. Gone to West Brom for a price of like £7 million. Deal got confirmed today. In fact, he was meant to go to Watford, but talks broke down. I think personal terms broke down. The deal just ended up not happening, and yeah, now he's going to West Brom, and it's good for him. Now he can finally get some first team football, because to be honest, he wasn't getting any minutes at Arsenal. Now that we got Monreal and Kolasinac, there's just no like place for him in the squad. So it's just good on him that he can finally go somewhere, get some experience, maybe even push himself into the England team for the flipping World Cup. You never know. But yeah. Now the next one I want to talk about. This one kind of surprises me and kind of upsets me at the same time. Shkodran Mustafi. Yep, as you may know, Inter Milan are interested in him, getting him in on a loan deal, apparently worth 4 mil and 23 mil option to buy at the end of this season, which I think is just absolute. Like, why are we selling Mustafi? He's blatantly one of our best centre backs in the team. I seriously don't see why, like, he should be sold or like put out on loan. And logically, like, I just think it's BS, because last season we paid for him 35 million, and then now we're on the verge of we're basically looking to sell him for 23 mil, which is more of a loss than a profit. Like, come on. Like, if you're gonna sell him or send him out on loan with an option to buy, at least put him up for the price tag that we bought him for. So we're basically just not losing money. And I'm a bit surprised. Like, I don't see why Mustafi's leaving. Like, either he's had like a bust up, or he's not happy at the squad, at the club. I mean, like, I really don't know. But yeah, that's one that really caught me by surprise. And further, as you may know, like, he didn't even play in the Liverpool game as well, which obviously signalises that he could be on his way out to Inter. So yeah, like, I remember, like, even when I heard about the Mustafi thing, I was very surprised, but at the same time I was just so pissed. Like, I was just proper livid, because like, he is one of our best centre backs. Like, we've already let go of Gabriel, now we're gonna let go of Mustafi, and with like 1 day to go, we're finding a replacement. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. It really doesn't. But we just gotta see what happens. Hopefully, Wenger like somehow has a plan up his sleeve, because surely he's planning something. Surely, like, just surely. Like, I say surely, like, come on. Like, Wenger at the moment, he's a bit mad these days still, but you know, just hopefully he's just planning something. If he's gonna go with something mad as just sending your best centre backs, and yeah. So those are the players that are going out or potentially going out. Now let's talk about the players that are coming in. Obviously, as you may know, we desperately need a defender because obviously like our options are a bit mad right now, innit? Because we've already sold Gabriel and we got Mustafi, who's probably on his way out, and yeah, obviously we've opened interest for Johnny Evans of all defenders. Like, a bit surprised. Johnny Evans, is he good enough? Is he not? I don't really know. I've not really seen Johnny Evans play like that to make like a full judgment if he's like good enough or not. But he is experienced. Like, to be fair, he's got the experience. Yeah, Johnny Evans linked with Arsenal, 25 million apparently, which I think is surprising because like we got the likes of Virgil van Dijk, who wants to leave Southampton. He wants to leave Southampton. He's handing a transfer request and everything. In my opinion, I think we should be going for a player like him, not Johnny Evans. Like, we're not the only club though who's open interest in him. Apparently, City and what other team? Another team offered it, are interested in him as well, not just Arsenal. I don't really know who it is, but all I know is that it's Arsenal and City and another club. But yeah, hopefully we can just get a centre back in, either Johnny Evans or Virgil van Dijk, because our centre back options are very limited. Because obviously you got Mertesacker, who's 33 years old and can just about run. You got Koscielny, who's 32, getting on a bit like with his injuries and that. And you got Rob Holding, who's obviously he's a bit inexperienced, still a kid, he still needs that experience. And we got Gabriel, who's left Arsenal for Valencia, and Mustafi, as I just said, on his way out. So a centre back is much needed. Either Virgil van Dijk, Evans, anyone, just anyone, man. Now, next player from PSG, Julian Draxler. Obviously, as you may know, PSG basically put him up for sale because now that they got Neymar, I mean, they don't really need Draxler. So they basically put him up for sale and they value him at only 32 million. Arsenal, fam, come on, go in for that. Julian Draxler, a player that we've been linked since like 2014. I remember when he used to play for Schalke, in fact, and we were heavily linked with him. And obviously, that never happened. Now's the chance to just snap him up. Something that we've been linked with this guy for years now, and now that he's available and he's only worth 32 million, and it looks like Lamar ain't coming. It'll be a perfect alternative for Thomas Lamar. Like, just snap him up, man. The only 32 million is a bargain. I'm not sure if Arsenal have like built interest and stuff, but all I know is that he is basically put up for sale by PSG for only 32 million. Arsenal, that's just a cue to jump in on that, man. Just jump in on that. Like, he's a young player. Like, he's still got years ahead of him, and he is a quality player. Obviously, he only signed for PSG last season, like in January, and straight away right off the bat, you saw that he was just popping in goals, like popping in assists. Like, he's got skills, bro, skills. Yeah, you could argue, yeah, it's the French league, yeah, it's easy and all that, but I mean, if he can do it, if he can also do it in the German league as well and do it in the French league, I mean, I don't see why he can't do it in the Premier League and for Arsenal if we are to hopefully sign him before the deadline day ends, which is tomorrow. So obviously, as I said about Lamar, apparently Wenger has said that the deal's off for Thomas Lamar, which I think is a load of bollocks because I'm hearing that Liverpool had put in about 3 bids for him yesterday and they all got rejected. Fee of around like £50 million, and that's a bit mad. That if he does sign for Liverpool, I'll be quite angry because that just shows that we've been lied to again by the man himself. Arsene Wenger has just gassed it to us again, saying that the deal's off, but teams like Liverpool bidding for him. I think that's a bit mad. And this Lamar thing, I'm just surprised that we've not signed him because like couple weeks back, yeah, people were moving like the deal was gonna happen. Like people saying, yeah, the deal's happening. Fee's been agreed, all that, and now it's just like completely broken down. And apparently the deal was off, according to Wenger, but it looks like he could be a very equal possibility that he could be on his way to Liverpool if they agree a fee. But that's I just hate this, man. I hate this. Like, but yeah, that's pretty much everything. Well, for me, that's everything like that I know, that I remember. But Thursday tomorrow, deadline day tomorrow. Last 48 hours of the transfer window, and yeah, Arsenal, they just need to go in hard. Get that replacement for Sanchez. Get the replacement for Chamberlain if he's leaving. Mustafi, getting a centre back. Because in my opinion, if there's no business done in these next 24 hours, that's our season dead. In my opinion, that's our season dead, completely dead. But just hopefully we can just get something done, getting our centre back replacements and whatnot, and yeah. If there's anything else that I've missed, obviously comment in the comments below that if you need to. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm planning to go Emirates tomorrow on deadline day if it's not raining. If it's not raining, catch me in Emirates tomorrow, probably doing a quick little video, and yeah. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.